Nice to see you, Scott. Thanks for having me on.
So how about that question? Whether there's just simply too much money in too few names in this market, what looked like broadening out really isn't materializing, and we're right back to where we were. What do you think?
Well, I think you have to ask yourself what's driving the market. In our view, the most important trend in technology is the move to artificial intelligence and the importance of the GPU compute infrastructure getting built out over the next 5 to 10 years. That's a really lasting long-term push by the big platforms in tech. And so there's a lot of opportunity for some of the largest market cap companies.
The question, I guess, as people would, I'm sure, agree with you, because you're in a lot of these names, NVIDIA, Meta, Microsoft, Alphabet, AMD. I mean, these are among your top 10 holdings. The key question, of course, Glenn, is what multiple do you pay for that? Now, how do you respond to those who would say, look, I agree with everything that you said. It's transformational technology, but the multiples have just gotten too stretched.
Well, I think there are cases where some of them are stretched when you look at compare those fundamentals to the growth that these companies are seeing. I'd say within the Magnificent Seven, I'd say Apple sticks out as a company whose growth is moderating dramatically. And I'd say the other would be Tesla, as we're seeing today in the market. So those are two where I think the fundamentals have slowed down. At the same time, I look at what's happening at Microsoft and NVIDIA and AMD, and I see faster growth happening. And you look at NVIDIA, it hasn't really been cheaper than this for a long time. And there was a lot of skepticism built up by investors, worried that, well, it can't get any better than this. Well, it is getting better. And this is the time to invest. And these are the companies that are powering the move to AI, which is what all the large platforms want to deliver to their end customers.
So I'm going to get to Tesla in a moment, because I do want to talk to you about it. And I did mention that you, of course, own it. But I want to sort of hone in on this idea of whether it's time to take some profits in some of these names, whether they're overbought. I want you to listen to what Josh Brown told me earlier today, Glenn, on the halftime report about selling AMD, a stock he only got into around Halloween, but it's gone crazy since then. So he sold it. Here's what he said, and then I want your take on the other side, please.
This is a stock that's up 81%. AMD hit 78 relative strength index. It's 33% above its 50-day moving average. It's 60% above its 200-day moving average.
What do you do with that?
Sure. Specifically on AMD, I think you're seeing them move into a period where they're going to take a tremendous amount of market share in the GPU business, and specifically at the network level, not for gaming. And so that's a big opportunity for the company. And I think looking at a stock on what it's done over the past 100 days or 200 days or whatever the time frame you want to pick is a very limited way of doing stock analysis. If you want to think about the future and where the stock's going to go in the future, you need to look ahead. You need to look ahead to what the future fundamentals are and what you're paying for them. So while AMD might look expensive today, they are, as I said, seeing major growth. And I think the company's kept a lid on expectations for the MI300 chip shipping into customers like Microsoft and the other hyperscalers. I think in terms of other stock in the Magnificent Seven, we have taken profits. I mean, we did sell our Tesla before the end of the year. We sold our Google as well. And so we have taken profits in places. We don't own Apple and haven't owned it for a while. So at the same time, I think still feel great about Meta, feel great about Microsoft, NVIDIA, AMD. Those are a few. I'd say, people talk about the Magnificent Seven. Maybe it's time, frankly, that we move on to something new. And whether that's the Core 4, the AI 5, however, whatever you want to call it, but Microsoft, NVIDIA, AMD, TSMC, and Broadcom would, to me, be the key 5 names in AI. So there's your AI 5.